Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the final day showcasing the Group 7 journals. So these are the journals that I've been showing in the months of March and April. I'm trying to remember what month it is, but they were the journals sent in the previous 2 months, January and February. So this is the final box. It's Alejandrina Beltrain. And oh my goodness, your minds are going to be blown. I've come to expect, a certain level of beauty from her. She has these giant journals. It's amazing what she comes out with almost every month or every couple months. And I'm still blown away by these covers. You're going to love them. So they're all listed in my shop, free shipping to the United States. There's a bunch of other journals on sale as well. So maybe add a second or third one in your package for a good deal. But I think you're going to love these. Don't forget to get your boxes of journals that you want shown in May and June shipped to me postmarked by the end here of April so that they're shown in a timely manner. All right, you're going to love these. Let's get right into it. Okay, here we are. I can't see, it's so bright. Trying to see the screen is going to be difficult. So this is the first one we are looking at. And yes, it's much bigger than the normal junk journal, but this is going to look tiny compared to some of the ones we'll be looking at a little bit later, so stay tuned. I love the fabric she chose, and this is a perfect example of a journal that doesn't need additional embellishing on the cover. I often talk about, especially for journals in the marketplace and selling journals, that you need to have some kind of decoration or focal point or something on the journal unless the paper or the fabric stands on its own 2 feet. This one absolutely does. Look at how beautiful these stitchings are on the fabric. It is gorgeous. Of course, you could add a focal image very easily if you wished, but it definitely does not need it. We have a cream lace closure, and that's the back of the book. All right. Here we go. This, she didn't name it. Don't worry about that. I'll handle that part of it in the shop. 226 pages. This is a 9.5 by a 7.5. Now, I really wish that I would be able to flip through every page of all of these journals. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8 journals. And I mean, this one's over 200 pages, and a lot of these they're probably all over 200 pages. And we would be here for 8 hours if I did that. But I want to give you a really good sense of what the journal feels like, looks like, its color scheme, its soul. I think journals have souls, not the same way we do, but it's, in a way, it's the little bit of our soul that we poured into it, I think. So I'm going to just kind of skip through some of the pages and just kind of point out some of the highlights so that this video is not 8 hours long. But there are so many papers, gorgeous papers, and there is embellishing, but I feel like her embellishing accents the papers and is a resource for you, the journal user. Even though her journals are absolutely giant compared to most of the ones that we see here on this channel and on other channels, they are really made for being used. I don't really feel like you'd feel bad using these journals because she has you in mind. I mean, look at all these surfaces. They're meant to be used. And she's put so many Edith Holden in this one, so I know you guys are going to adore that. Her journals want to be written in. At least that's the sense I get. The pages, they're calling out to me to write on them, doodle on them, especially write on them. I mean, these pages, oh, wish you could feel all the different textures. Got some like handmade papers. There's so much Edith Holden for those of you who love Edith Holden. And what I love about some journals, I don't particularly care for because of all the extra pages that aren't embellished or just feel like they're thrown into the journal. She manages to place her papers in an order where they feel like they belong. Look at this. You have whites, creams, greens, just that kind of cascade, one after the other. Look at the lace on the edges as well. The creams and the greens. There's a lot of creamy and green colors here. Truly, truly pretty. Ledger. And then you have little bits that you can use as well. And then the little doily pockets. Upholstery fabric there. Just surprises. Gorgeous. The wild cherry. Oh, so pretty. So there's this one to start off with. I'm going to do the smaller ones first so that the big ones are definitely power punching when we get to them. I mean, it's funny that I'm calling these smaller since they're bigger than most of the journals on this channel. Okay, so here's the next one. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Coco Chanel. And I think this might be a graphic 45 journal card. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's just my guess. Look at this gorgeous linen and the doilies on the spine. You can see canvas through that. Look at how beautiful that is. So this one is 122 pages, 9.5 by 6.5. You have upholstery fabric here. So there's lots of texture. A little bit of cream lace on the spine, but this is a creamy vintage feel. So book pagey, browns. Look at that. She just embossed part of that paper there. Definitely an old time feel. Bag in there. Coffee dyed papers. Just pretty how she puts everything together. Got a big envelope. Like old tape. Well, I don't know if it's old tape. It just looks old. Got a pouch. Just see. Look at these pages. Got an old letter in here from 1955. Definitely a wonderful canvas for you to turn into your own vintage journal, adding in your favorite ephemera pieces from your favorite digital shops or actual vintage ephemera that you might collect. Look at that. So pretty. So there's that one. Here's another smaller one. Look at how pretty. So we have a lace closure. These little metal book corners. We have a rose on the front. Fabric. This is like, I think it's like a dyed paper. 10 by 7. So we're getting a little bigger, but we are not all the way big yet. We still have more inches to add on the next journals. 188 pages. So I think I'm seeing Nature Edith Holden. If you look here on the edges, this looks Edith Holden to me. So we're going to look. Yes. So those of you who adore Edith Holden are going to be very happy today. Both just an inspiration. And then of course, if you wish to purchase these beauties, look at the flowers, all different kinds of papers. Look at that. You have some little coffee dyed strips that you can write on and glue throughout the book. Big envelope. Pretty birds. Flowers. So definitely nature themed. Look at those sweet birds. Pear blossoms. Another big envelope. The mushrooms, butterflies. Oh, I love this journal. I'd be so tempted to buy it, but I will let you all enjoy it. Somebody get it. Look at those birds. So pretty. I love the tape she's used. Oh, look at the squirrel. So cute. Her journals feel lavish. You feel like she's using the best of what she has, like all these Edith Holden pages and the gorgeous fabrics and stuff that she uses. Look at that. Look at the envelope, the tag. There is definitely beauty in simplicity. So gorgeous. All right, we're going to get bigger now. Yes, we are. So let's make some room. I'm going to take these 3 small journals I just showed you and move them out of the way. Okay, we still aren't to the biggest, but we are getting there. This is the next one. I don't even know if I can get it in frame, but we will try. So it has this like old world kind of map paper. Look at how she used corrugated cardboard here. That's really neat. Almost like a, I don't want to say faux leather, but that's the closest thing that I think of there. And 208 pages, 8.5 by 10.5. So this one looks maybe more masculine themed, maybe definitely travel themed. So for those of you who are wanting journals to document maybe your sons or your trips, maybe it is a gift for someone who loves to travel, a college student. Look at these maps. Lots of pages. Definitely could be masculine. But then, of course, you could add in your laces and your vintage ladies and definitely in your florals and turn it that way. But lots of, look at like the postage stamp paper. Got gorgeous map paper. Lots of papers here. A lot of these fold out for lots of extra writing as well. But yes, this could be great for a high school, college student. I've had this idea, and maybe I'll get a chance to do it with some high school students. I am a substitute teacher. Next week, I'll be substitute teaching all week. So I'll be sporadic on here, but the best place to find me next week is going to be the Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals, and Friends, because I will have bits of time where I can post things. But I'm going to try to do videos, but I don't know how that's going to work since I'm going to be quite busy. So I'll still be here. I just might not be here the way I'm normally here. Anyway, so I have an idea for high schoolers. I don't think I'll do it this year, but I might get a chance next year to make journals kind of like this for their projects. Like say it's history, right? And if this was their journal, then they could do collages and projects and definitions and other things about what they're learning. And at the end of the year, they would have a beautiful book instead of just a boring binder with sheet protectors. I don't know. It's just an idea I'm rolling around in my head as an idea at some point in my life to use. But this is kind of along the lines of that. And that would be really, really neat. Also, if anybody has homeschoolers, this would be a great class project. Okay, wow. Let's stay big, I guess I should say. Here's the next one. I know you guys are going to start going crazy over this. Look at that upholstery fabric. Tons of texture. Okay, I don't know what the front and back is. This might be the front. Is it? Yes. Okay, so the front has this little boho trim piece. This is huge. 11 by 8. Look at that. Oh, look at these tabs. All these different boho fabrics. Beads. This is like home decor right here. I can't even get the whole thing in frame. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, did I read the page numbers? 129 pages. Just wow. So this is definitely kind of Bohemian-ish. At least using these gorgeous trims, fabrics. But you got a lot of grungy paper in here. Coffee dyed, grunge, plenty of places to write, to play. Lots of play space in this journal. There we go. Look at these pages. Gold doily. I hope I'm in frame enough that you at least get to see most of it. It's so big. These gorgeous pockets. Gorgeous. Just so many spreads here that you can do collaging on. Papers, fabrics. I mean, can you imagine putting this many beautiful pieces in one journal? if you're like me, you kind of try to spread them out a little bit and get a little bit in each journal, but here she has them all just in here. Beautiful trims and edgings. Just gorgeous. Look at that piece. Purple, orange. Wow. There's this boho bead here. If you like that one, you will like this one as well. Similar. It is a different fabric. Very lush. Lots of texture. Oh, I'm going to guess this is the front here because look at that boho piece. Look at the edges here. Very similar. 130 pages, 8.5 by 11 size. So very fun if you want to use full digital pages that you print out. You know, you could glue here, Bohemian, or different patterns that you love. It's a wonderful size to work in. I also think these would be so fun if you were taking like a course or a class, taking notes on YouTube videos, to have this in front of you to work on. It would just, I don't know. I think it would bring a little extra joy. I'm actually going through a college class. I'm not getting credit. It's on YouTube, but it is fascinating. And I have taken courses in psychology in college in the past. And so this one is Psychology 230, Personality and Its Distinctions. It is University of Toronto by Jordan Peterson. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard Jordan Peterson speak. He has a lot of clips on, say, YouTube and I don't know, all those platforms, right? So Facebook, all of them. So Jordan Peterson has a lot of clips that are very helpful to people. And he used to teach college classes. So I'm listening to Personality and Its Distinctions and learning a lot. But I was just thinking about note-taking. That's where I went off on that trail there. This would be wonderful. I'm not taking notes because I'm actually listening to it while I am driving, or I'm listening to it while I am working. So I don't have time to take notes, but if I did, then I would. All right, the next one. Okay, so here's probably the biggest one. Look at this. I can't even fit the whole thing in frame. This is all beaded. And 133 pages. This is a 12 by 9. Huge. Definitely all the space that you would need. Very similar to the others, so I'm just going to go quickly through it since it has the similar fabrics and papers. All of that kind of like boho snippet look. Definitely play spreads. Spreads for you to just enjoy. I think also home decor. I mean, how beautiful would this be, right? Ugh. These are one of a kind. Like, you just can't go anywhere to get these. Look at that. So beautiful. We have one left. This one, it says Amour, which means love. We have green there. There's beads here on the spine. 12.5 by 9. Talk about huge. So this is kind of a family, memory, love type journal. So I really think this would be great for a guest book. It would be great for family memory keeping, family reunions. What am I thinking of? Like, you know, anniversaries, retirement parties, stuff like that. You can have people write down their memories, put in photos. There's so many spaces for that. There's a little folder to put extra memories in. Look at all these papers. Really something special. Memories, moments and memories. Some of the simplest things in life make the sweetest memories. Very true. And that is a wrap for today. My goodness, this is definitely the best way, I think, to end our group 7, to just be wowed by the size and scope of these wonderful journals. And I hope that you all just have a great day. I hope that it inspired you to try something new in your craft room. And I hope that you enjoy all of this. I'll see you all. Well, I'm hoping to do a video. I don't know. I'm hoping to do a video tomorrow, but we'll see. I will be announcing tomorrow the group 9 challenge over on the Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals and Friends. I might get a short video in, maybe, or I might just make a YouTube post so that it will link you directly over to where you need to find all the info for that, because I'll be at the school teaching most of the day tomorrow. So I'll see you all later. Have a great day.